Okay, good evening. And I try to be as quick as possible. I have to show you something about citizen science and natural sciences. And citizen science at the European level concerning the new EXA, which is the European Citizen Science Association. We are in the process of setting up this relevant association. We started in 2012 to work at this association. Now we have delegates from more than 12 different countries. This is a picture taken at the last meeting in Brussels. And the next 8th of April in Copenhagen will be the first General Assembly. And our European Citizen Science Association wants to develop and support a common approach on citizen science in Europe. And this is because we want to put together all the different experiences in this field and develop an European model to be used to collaborate with other citizen science associations in the USA and Australia. And the general approach is the bottom-up. So anyone can be involved. If someone of you is interested to be part of this as an association of persons, it can be done very easily, and we are very welcome to have new partners on board. Let me show you briefly experience in Great Britain, which is very relevant and is at the basis of the European Citizen Science Association. It's the Opal model. How this big project in England engaged more than 600,000 people in the monitoring of quality of water, soil, air, biodiversity, and climate. The model general could be presented as a model, a general model for other projects at the European level, is to choose a topic which is policy relevant, to define a research question, develop methodology with the researchers behind, design a field pack to be used by the general people, education and training materials, and establish a national community science network to promote, train and support local communities, schools to deliver research, because the people have to feel themselves part of the project and be useful for the research. So spread it through national and local media program, website of course, and database with instant feedback, data analysis and share results, because it's very relevant to give a very good feedback, and the data collected should have relevance and should be sound on a sound basis from a scientific point of view, can be used in scientific papers. And so manage to budget, time and performance criteria. That's the overall approach. What we do in my local experience, in Italy, citizen science is quite a new item. And we started collaborating with the Opal program in England, and we built up a recording site which enables us to collect information. Anyone can register and log in and put information about what they see, what they have seen, like mammals, birds, reptiles, flowers, and so on, and then put it in a map. And there is a strict verify procedure that allows researchers to accept or not the data included in the database, and then give a feedback to the people that sent the data, and or contact an expert to have some more information on the reliability of that information. At the end, anyone can have a map of their own data, a virtual database of all the information, and many other feedbacks. We also organize a BioBlitz, which is a way to put all the people together. It's most of the time is a 24-hour event. In our case, we had the opportunity to use 2 field tents with internet connection, microscopes, identification guides, field sample kits, and we provide the people, more than 300 people, took part with a map of the area and a very simple form, and a group of different researchers, we had 30 researchers in different fields, follow the people to collect information on the field. And a species identification field tent were used to allow them to arrive to the species identification. These are some pictures of the event, and this is some preliminary result. And we are just finished to write the report of this event. This is a way to let the people involved directly and create a connection between researchers and common people. Long-term programs will be to, we also have a 2020 aim, which is to stop the loss of biodiversity. And so each year, from this year to 2020, we have many different courses for potential citizen scientists. Each year is dedicated to a different habitat, and identification keys to be used in the field will be provided. What is the main question behind this? We have to deal with the future, and at the European level, we have to put together many different approaches to this, because we are increasingly find out different solutions in different countries. But many environmental questions are shared by different countries in Europe. Most of the wild species are widespread overall Europe, and most habitats are shared by many countries. So we will try through the EXA to find out a common way, a common solution to put scientists and people together to find common solution to be shared. And this applies to internet sites, smartphone apps, databases, policy, and so on. So what will be the next step to be done? We are starting from the natural sciences, but of course the European Citizen Science Association will apply to all the field of science, but the natural science is our background, common background at the moment. So what we need to do, and probably what will be followed by also a new project, even with the help of COFET, will be sharing best practice skills and terminology among people, among scientists, among different countries, sharing data, methodologies, databases management, delivering of products, services at different levels, production of educational kits, policy for the involvement of citizens, and new implemented smartphone apps. Because we have plenty of different apps, we need to put them together to have a common approach, a common question to answer together, and developing internet facilities. That are the main questions for the moment. Thank you very much.